I'm the founder of Transformature. So I was kind of a different kid. When I was younger, I wasn't too interested in going to baseball games or museums. I loved going furniture shopping. So, right, yeah, my parents were like, let's go to Disney World. I was like, let's go to IKEA. So, once I was able to get to the train station, I would take the train up to Chicago, just go around the entire day and go to the different furniture showrooms. Chicago's actually a huge furniture mecca for furniture design. And then as soon as I was able to operate a power saw, which was probably earlier than was safe, I was making furniture for my house and for my room. So what I've created is a furniture unit to solve the problem of dorms. That's how it started. I was thinking how much it was going to blow having to fit my entire lifestyle into a dorm. So my product is a single furniture unit that shifts between a wall treatment, a desk, a bed, and a sofa. So this absolutely revolutionizes the way that we can look at space. We can make our small apartments into entire homes. So you may be thinking, Murphy Bed makes a similar product. Well, Murphy Bed does have a similar kind of product. It is much more expensive. It's almost $6,000, which is far out of the price range of a lot of different students. Also, they use very high-tech mechanisms which make the product very heavy, so it's not movable. This product would be much more portable. Also, futons. Futons have the functionality of the bed and the sofa. However, since we have the desk and the wall treatment, we have a competitive edge, and we can stay around the same cost as futons. Now, there are a lot of benefits to Transformature. First of all, it's very multifunctional. If you look at an average college room, when you combine all of the different things you're going to need, you end up with 67 square feet. Now, when you're only living in 100 or a few hundred square feet, that makes your floor space very cramped, and you just have to be very cluttered. You can't really live the life you want to in the space that you have. So you end up with a room like this. Well, we're able to fold this room up into this. An average Transformature room is only 11 to 33 square feet of furniture. So when you have it up in the wall, if you're interested in art or dancing, you can pursue your passion because you have that wide open floor plan that you deserve. Also, when you want to bring your friends over, they can see that you have this amazing couch, and they walk in and they're like, that's a cool couch. And then you're like, it's also all of these other things. And you're really the first one to have it in your group of friends, and they see you as the trendsetter. Now, after you got done entertaining, you have your passion, you can also do your work. It's really important as a college student to have a lot of desk space and to have your own office. And that's something that most college students don't have. However, when you have work and you have your course load, you need a space to just sprawl out all of your work and get to business. So this will also increase productivity because you'll be in a space that's comfortable. And at the end of the day, when you've done everything that you want, you can take the bed out and lay it down, and you still only have 33 square feet, less than half of the space of another room. Also, Transformature is less expensive than the sum of a bed, desk, storage units, and a sofa. If you look at IKEA, which is typically where college students will shop because of its price efficiency, you're still going to be spending just short of $1,000. Now, on average, college students will spend around $900 according to the National Retail Federation. However, if you go to Transformature, it's only $399, and this is for one product. So we really have a competitive edge over every other market. So who are we going to start off selling to? Well, our primary age group is 18 to 24-year-olds who are college students who live off campus. Now, these people typically only make $15,000 or less. However, they're supported by their parents, so we have to appeal to the parents as well. Now, these people, we're targeting males and females. While males will typically spend a little bit more than females on furniture, it's not so much so that we want to target out females, and if everybody is willing to spend $399. Also, these people are single, so they have a lifestyle that they want to be able to use all of these different functions and fit it into their small space. So the mindset of these consumers. Well, they have a lot of guests that they're bringing back to their rooms, and they want them to be impressed. They want their guests to feel comfortable and entertained, and they really want to be the trendsetter in their group. So Transformature is definitely the product to help with this. Also, because of tuition and cost of living, these college students need to focus on price. So the fact that Transformature is so affordable, being only $3.99, will really appeal to these students. Also, because these people are supported off of their parents a lot of times, we have to market to the parents as well. We have to make sure that the parents realize what a great product this is. And we really believe that they will. So the size of our target market. Currently there's 30.7 million undergrads in the US. Now 27.4 of these live off campus. Of that whole market, 56% are in the market to buy furniture for the new places. So that ends up being 4.7 million customers every year. But that's just our primary market. We also have a few secondary markets. First of all, we're going to go to universities. If we sell to universities, that's an enormous purchase that they'll be making for all of their students. And once they see the success of it on off-campus students, they'll just be jumping over each other to try to get the next order. Also, we're going to go to metro areas, places like New York, Chicago, San Francisco, where there's a vast amount of people in a really small space. So they have the money, they just need the lifestyle to be able to fit in the small space that they have. Also, we're planning on going to homeowners with guest rooms. A lot of times, these homeowners, they want to have a guest bedroom, but they also want an office, and they also want a place for their kids to play. With this product, they can have all of those in just that one room. And eventually, we plan on expanding out to Asia and Europe, where there's a ton of people in really small spaces. Because of all of this potential, Transformature is really limitless, and it's borderless. Now, how are we going to get this revolutionary product to a huge amount of customers? Well, we're going to start on the web. We're going to make Transformature not just a product, it's an entirely new way of life, a way to live comfortably in a small space. So we're going to write articles and blogs and send those to different forums and other blogs online so that Transformature is really dispersed nationwide. Also, we're going to just send free units to YouTube pros, the people with 10 million plus subscribers who college kids are watching on a weekly basis. If they see the people that they trust and that they watch every week promoting this product, they'll be so excited to get it themselves. Also, like I was saying before, these people are bringing a ton of their friends into their room. Their friends are seeing the product. It's going to create buzz. And to encourage this buzz, we're going to offer a $15 incentive for every purchase that a current customer provokes from somebody else. And that'll just be charged to their order, to their recent order. Also, we plan on going to trade shows. One of the trade shows we're going to is in Las Vegas that brings in 50,000 customers annually. The way that we're going to have this set up is have the different functions of Transformature. So we'll have the 4 different units, the bed, the desk, the wall treatment, and the sofa. And people will go in and they'll see all of these different things that look similar, and then when they ask, we'll show them how it works. And it's really a revolutionary idea that everybody will be attracted to. And a lot of the people that are at these trade shows are retailers who are going to want to buy this product for their stores. Now, we're not going to open up a brick and mortar store ourselves. We're going to operate on an e-commerce platform. The reason that we're doing this is because it's very affordable. It's less than $100 a year between just the domains and the web hosting. So another huge advantage to operating on an e-commerce platform is that it's very scalable. So we can bring it from national to global without really much effort. Also, the price, it's very appealing. $3.99 for an entire room that has a new lifestyle that nobody else has been able to accomplish yet. And the product, while it is very affordable, we're not going to sacrifice durability. This is a product that's going to last for years and make the customers want to buy it again when they're going to their first place with the guest room, and when they have kids and they want it to be in their children's room. It's something that's going to stay with the customer for their lifetime. So how are we going to get this from an idea to the customers? well, we're going to have it manufactured overseas. It will then be imported to a warehouse in Tampa. From there, it'll be shipped to the customers. And shipping for this will be about $100 per unit, so $50 of that, half of it, will be included in the price. So how much money am I going to need to make this happen? Well, the initial legal fees are going to be about $775. However, I've already put down the provisional patent, which I'm planning on making a utility patent within the next year, as well as trademarking the word transformature. I just have to file LLC. And also, prototyping. I've already built the prototype, which you saw earlier in those pictures, and I'm going to be sending that over to the overseas manufacturers so that they can produce the product. The web and marketing. As I said before, the web should only be less than $100, and I've already bought the domains transformaturestudios.com and transformaturewith4.com. And the website is currently operational on transformature.weebly.com, and it'll soon be moved to the other domains. I'm giving myself the $2,000 budget so that I can send those free units to all of the YouTube pros so that they can promote the product as well. Now, I'm going to have to buy an initial inventory of $50,000. And then I'm also going to have to cover the first 6 months of rent, salary, and insurance. So this is going to end up being just short of $70,000. So I'm going to need the initial investment of $70,000, and here's what I'm going to do with it. As I said before, the price is only $399. However, the unit cost for us to have it landed and with all of the fixed costs built into that ends up being about $250. So I end up with a profit margin of $150 on every single unit sold. And since I have that patent, that profit margin is pretty safe. I don't have to worry about competitors knocking it down. Now, I plan to break even within 3 months. And this is because all I need to break even is to sell 470 units. Now, I plan on selling 3,900 units within the first year. And this is a pretty conservative number considering the millions of millions of customers this will be exposed to. This is less than 0.1% of our initial profit, our initial target market. And I arrived at this number by considering that a lot of the people, even though millions will be seeing this within the first few months, a lot of people will want to see their friends with it and see how it works first. So we expect that by year 2 and 3, it'll expand much, much more. But even by only making this less than 0.1%, we'll still have a revenue of $1.6 million, and we'll create a profit just short of $600,000. So again, I'm Jonathan from Transformature, the way to make it.